Hey, welcome back to Rob's Garage Woodworking. Today I've picked up an air-operated texture gun, or just a texture gun for mainly ceilings. You can do other stuff with it, but that's what most people use them for. Now I got this one from Princess Auto, and Princess Auto would be somewhat similar to Harbor Freight in the States. The Canadian stores are all a little bit different than American stores. Okay, I got this from Princess Auto. You can get these from Home Depot. All the big box stores have these for around $250 here in Canada. And I got this one on clearance from Princess Auto. Princess Auto's regular price is about $120, and I got this one on clearance for $30. So it says it adapts to all spray nozzles for up to 15 different settings. Seamless design prevents clogging. Air texture gun with convenient storage for air nozzle and tools. Lightweight 1 3/4 gallon high impact plastic hopper. 45-degree offset connector for working on ceilings or walls. 4 spraying nozzles with 1.5, 2.7, 3.5, and 3.6 millimeter outlets. Circular front plate provides fine alternative orifices of 7/32, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16. Notice how we went from metric to imperial there. Welcome to Canada. We got a little bit of everything going on here. 3/8 inch tip socket and 2 hex wrenches. All right, so let's have a look at this and we'll see what's going on. And I'm pretty excited to try this out. So, pretty simple boxing here. We've got a box with all the parts, and we've got the big hopper. The hopper's got a handle, and it looks, pretty simple. And then it's the empty box. So not much to it. No plastic packaging at all, except for probably in here there's some bags. All right, let's have a look. See what we got. Okay. Here's the gun. It's fairly lightweight. Now, this gun has a valve on it. Now, I have seen videos of other people that buy these and they don't have a shut-off valve. So once you put your air into this, it runs continuously. Whether you're pulling the trigger or not, the trigger allows for the liquid to pour down through here from the hopper into your sprayer. So if you are doing other things or you're not spraying the ceiling, turn this off, and that will keep your compressor from, just running out of air, because this will just piss the air out. So, and then we've got front where you can move your dial around for your settings, for your nozzles. We got another, it's got a pad on that. Let's see what that's for. That has your nozzles in another bag here. So let's crack the open, let's open this up and have a look at what you have to do to set this up. So what I've done is I've put the hopper on, and that uses a ring clamp here. And then I've put the adapter on for my air hose. So just one of these adapters for your air hose, so you can plug your air hose into it. It comes with a shut-off valve. Apparently not every brand comes with that, so that's something to think about when you're buying one. That's to prevent your air compressor from running out of air while you're in between, like loading your gun and everything. So kind of important. Now, it suggests here to use the nozzle that it comes set with and a 5/16 hole to do the spray. So I'm going to try that size and see. It does have different nozzle sizes for different sprays. It has the tools to change those, and it comes with an extra little stick-on pad that goes on the back of this dial. The dial is in the front, and you can adjust the dial for the different sizes that you have, right? And that allows the amount of material to come out. So the bigger the hole, the more material comes out. And the bigger the hole in these allows more air to come out. Okay, so it all depends on what your use is, and you might have to mess around with that to get the right texture on whatever you're doing. Okay, So I'm going to do a California knockdown ceiling, and I'm going to try that and see how this works. So they say this is supposed to be the consistency of pancake batter. So I've just got my regular drywall mud. I bought some pre-mixed stuff last time, and I put it in this old bucket, this pre-mixed bucket. And I'm just going to use this amount because I think that's about all I need. And they say it's supposed to be the consistency of pancake batter. So all right. Okay. I'm going to try this out. So this is a 24-inch knockdown trowel. Says you're supposed to wait for 10 or 15 minutes, and once it starts to dry a little bit, and then you can knock it down. So I think we're at the right time. So I just take it and lightly brush it like this. So in the picture, it's set up backwards like this, right? And then what happens is when you put your material in it and then you go to spray the ceiling, everything can fall out. So it should be facing like this. It looks stupid, but you're going to be turning it up to the ceiling, and then you want the handle to be in one hand and your trigger in the other, and you're going to go back and forth like this. All right? So that's what you want to do. So what I had to do, because I was in a rush and I had already got this loaded, was I just spun it around like this, and I was using it. Actually, sorry, I spun it around the other way, and I was using it without the handle. I was using this side as the handle because I didn't have time to turn this around. I was in a big rush because you only have so much time before everything starts setting up. So yeah, it looked a little funny, but don't worry about it. That was just the initial setup was wrong. And yeah, so this is what you're going to want it to look like. Don't forget your ring clamp at the bottom. Tighten it up, okay? This thing worked fabulously well. I had to make sure what I didn't do right was I didn't have the mixture wet enough. So it's important to do that. Make sure your mixture is wet enough. It comes with an off and on switch, so when you're not shooting, turn your air off, okay, because it's not controlled through the switch here. It's controlled over here. So turn that off, and then when you're done, make sure you clean this really thoroughly because it'll get gunked up pretty good. So it worked really well. I haven't used a big expensive one, but this looks identical to the big expensive ones. It does come with the other parts. What I did was I put them in a Ziploc bag. I labeled the Ziploc bag, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything together in the box, and it doesn't fit in the box because I turned this around, right? Anyway, so I'm going to put everything together in the hopper, and I'm going to put the hopper in my upper shelves right here. Anyway, so yeah, great value, well worth it. So if you are going to do this as a full-time job, you'll probably want to get the very best that you can get. If you're just a weekend warrior and you're only going to do it for your basement or just here and there, like I am, then this one is more than sufficient. It worked very well. Can't complain whatsoever. Anyway, that's it. That's my review. Thanks for watching.